justice for Amari, honey, up in Cleveland, Ohio. She's 5 years old. And it's sad when I got to come on here to scream justice for a 5-year-old. You know something is up. Honey, I am heated. I am mad about it. Let me tell y'all what's going on in Cleveland, Ohio. These heathens that y'all raising, y'all are failing y'all kids. The fathers is failing their kids and the mothers. An 8-year-old, 9-year-old, and a 10-year-old boy. Okay? Honey, they did the unthinkable to this 5-year-old Amari, honey. Little black girl. What happened to we supposed to protect the community? How can we really sit up here and protect the community when our community people, the same color, black, is harming us, damaging us, traumatizing us? Amari, she will have been damaged forever. And her mom, she is screaming out. She is begging for justice. And guess who's failing her? The police. Are we surprised about that? No, we are not, honey. So it's up to us real good folks, to get justice for Amari, honey. So, honey, let me tell y'all what's going on. I got several people on this story that's going to tell this story again and again because it is worth this story need to be heard again and again and again and again. Honey, they are saying the mom, okay? She went out, did something. I guess she had a procedure. She had something she had to take care of. So she left her daughter with her other daughter, okay? So she says, next thing you know, they could not find little Amari. She's 5 years old. She was just outside. They couldn't find her, girl. What? Ring the alarm. Ring the alarm. They said they asked the kids around. They said, have y'all seen Amari? Described her. These kids that was playing around was like, I ain't seen her, whatever. Okay? It was until later. One of their mamas, okay, that has some type of good common sense, came down and said, yeah, my kid know where your daughter is. And matter of fact, it was 3 of them. This is what they did to your daughter. They grabbed her by the hand. 3 boys. No. And this is why we have girls playing with little girls and boys playing with little boys. Ain't no little girl gonna be playing with no boys, okay? That's why we gotta separate this stuff. Because of stuff like this, you make it hard for boys and girls to play together. Because these boys can't be trusted. Because naturally instinct, honey. Woo, I'm thinking about Cynthia G. Where's Cynthia G at? I am alerting Cynthia G up on this. Cynthia G, you need to get on this case, girl. Because you know can't nobody do it like you, girl. Honey, y'all better tell Cynthia G about this case. Well, anyway, honey, let me tell y'all what's going on. 8, 9, 10-year-old boys, black boys, grabbed the 5-year-old hand, okay, and led her to death, led her to destruction, led her into a path that she could not heal from. They were planning to take her and unalive her. And they have attempted to do just that. They took her down here at this field, y'all. Okay. Ooh, girl, listen. And let me just tell y'all, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to this YouTube channel, The Messy Sweet Spot. I am your girl, Jessica. Kohinoor. Over here, we talk about everything. Celebrity, real stuff, my business, everything. Anyway, get back to the track. You know I have to say that anyway, girl. So let me tell y'all, these 3 boys, they took this 5-year-old, acting all like they're her friend. Would you like to play? Would you like to play? Hell no. You better teach these little girls. Don't you play with no boys. I don't care, honey. I don't care. Don't you play with no boys. Say no to boys, okay? Because these boys that they raising or not even raising, they on demon time. And I'm not even a Trump supporter, but I understand now why he's getting these 14 YNs off the street. Because if they're doing this at 8, 9, and 10, you damn sure know at 11, 12, 13, 14, honey, they are a menace to society. And I believe they have done this to other little girls. And where did they get this stuff from? They get it from their daddies. They're getting it from somewhere, hell. They just now coming up the talking about, let's kill a little girl today. Let's plan a little kill a little girl today. And 8, 9, 10, and none of them had no good sense to say, let's stop this. Oh, yeah. They all need to get locked up, okay? Honey, let me tell y'all. So they grabbed her and took her to this field away from her place. Now, she should have known as a little girl. I wish that, I need to go. But you see what? This is what they say. They said that she just went along. I don't believe that. I believe the girl was probably trying to run. I think they kidnapped the girl, to be honest with you. I don't think that girl went off with 8, 9, 10-year-old kids. That's all boys. Come on now. Honey, They said they pretended to be real nice to her, like, she just wanted to play. These kids out here are very deceitful, they're manipulative, and they get it from their parents. They are already deceitful. So, honey, they took her to the field. Honey, when they got to that field, oh my God, it was horrible. Honey, they pushed her down, and I gotta watch what I have to say. Whoo! They pushed her down. They were putting paws on her, stomping on her, okay? Choking her, okay? Pulling her hair, when I tell you, and then the 10-year-old ripped clothes off, and you know what? Honey, how can I say this? Okay, don't you know when they say the birds and the bees? He was trying to do that act, but girl, it looked like a damn murder scene. Okay, imagine the birds and the bees. You know what I'm talking about, the birds and the bees, but it looked like a crime scene. So that's what he did to that 5-year-old, the 10-year-old. And the 8, 9-year-old was holding her down, putting paws on her. And then they all was gnawing, putting teeth marks on her cookies. And you know what I'm trying to say when I say cookies, girl, because you know I can't say it. But putting teeth marks on her cookie, biting hard on her cookie. You get what I'm saying? And S-ing her at the same time, violently. And not only that, they got sticks. They got dirt. They got dirt, sticks, and was shoving it in the cookie jar, girl. Breaking sticks up, and just shoving it in the cookie jar. And just putting dirt all in her cookie jar, putting dirt all in her mouth, just forcing it, making her, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And honey, they beat her so bad, she was unconscious. Okay, they said shoes and stuff was scattered everywhere. She was unconscious. Then after that, I guess they put her up in a ditch somewhere, girl, where nobody can find her. And then they went back around her house playing like ain't nothing happened. So when the adults came out looking for Amari, honey, they was like, I don't know what happened. They were just playing. And they said they looked at them dead in the eyes like, I don't know. We ain't seen her. Yeah, I don't know. So cold-blooded. At 8, 9, 10 years old, honey. And where was the parents at all this goddamn time? They had all this time to do this, and the parents wasn't around? Come on now. Hell no. You see, when I was coming up, girls was not allowed to be outside anyway. Okay? You take your butt in the house and you play with that dollhouse and you play with the kitchen. And the boys play outside. But ain't no girls, you're not playing outside, especially with no boys. And ain't no little girls out here. If it ain't no little girls out here to play with, you are not going outside to play. Because these boys cannot be trusted. Something wrong with them now. That's why you need Cynthia G, because Cynthia G can tell you all about it, girl. I can't explain it like Cynthia G, but she can do it. She's an expert on these boys and these men and males and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Whew, honey, but you know what? I got some videos. Let's go over to TikTok and let's see what they're saying about this. Whoo-wee. Honey, let's get these likes up and let's get justice for Amari. She needed her mom. Her mom is breaking down, y'all. She said, oh my God, my daughter, she don't even want to be living anymore. She said, I don't know what to do. Okay, she says every time my daughter breaks down, she breaks down with her. She don't know what to do. She don't know the right words, okay? Whew, she says she went to the cops, and the cops are saying the 8-9-year-old, because of their age, they can't press charges on an 8-9-year-old. The hell you can't. And the mom said that's not right at all. I'm telling y'all, Trump would get these YNs off the street. And I believe, I can't prove it, but I believe you tell Trump about this 8 and 9-year-old, he might get them off the streets too, you know, or put them in some type of conversion therapy or something like that. Because I heard they bringing that therapy back. Did y'all hear about that for kids? Yeah, they bringing that back. So, honey, these kids need to be into some type of asylum or something, because this is not right. It's not right. They ruin that girl's life forever. They ruin her family life. They can't sleep. They can't even look at life the same, just to mess it up. And they said when they get to the doctor office, they have to take all that dirt off the cookie jar, all them sticks out the cookie jar. And when they found her, she was unconscious. They knocked her out. Knocked her out so bad. What in the world is going on here? And then had the nerve to act like ain't nothing happened. And just playing all three of them like nothing. No remorse. No type of, this is wrong. Y'all, let's stop this. No, let's not do this. And I believe it was premeditated. They planned this stuff. That's why they grabbed and took her to the field, because ain't no way it was just a pop-out surprise. One of them boys, I believe, said, what are we doing here? They planned this. That 8, 9, 10-year-old baby, they planned it and they seen it. And what idea? We need to investigate the 8, 9-year-old and find out what male figure. I don't believe a female what influence these boys to do this, but you never know, right? But what male have influenced these boys? I want to know the 8, 9, 10-year-old. Who is y'all role model? Who is y'all daddy? What male have y'all been around that's been exposing y'all to this stuff or giving you these type of ideas or something like that? Okay, are y'all been on this internet? What is going on in the world? It's sad as hell. It is sad as hell, and I'm pissed off. So let me bring the lady up here, y'all. Have y'all liked and shared this video? Let's not play with it, honey. Let's not play with it. So, man, how long is it going to take me to get this video up? Give me a minute. Okay, I'm making myself disappear. Here we go. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. All right, so, man, oh man, I'm going to have to copy and paste, but give me a minute if you guys really want to see it. But when I tell you this is not right, and you should just hear the mom just crying, just wailing out. She feels so undefeated. She don't know what to do. She don't know where to go. All right, so here it is. Let me see if I pull her up. Okay, so she talks about it, and I want you guys to hear her take on it too, okay? Listen to this. I'm going to play it.
Plea for help. In early September, Antavia Kennebrew was saying that she had to undergo a medical procedure. So while having that medical procedure, she let her 5-year-old daughter, Amari Jones, go to a family member's house in St. Clair. But at some point in time on the 13th, she ends up getting a panic phone call from that family member. Now the family member tells Antavia that Amari is missing. She informed Antavia that she had already called police, and Antavia rushed over there as soon as she could. Once she gets there, she sees EMS, and then she sees her daughter with EMS. Now, a little bit of a trigger warning because the next details are extremely horrific. But 5-year-old Amari had been brutally